everybody, happy Monday. Welcome to a brand new week here at Hunky Dory Crafts. We are super excited because we have got for you a incredible brand new members gift as well. It is the best week and I feel like it's a bit rubbish out there, the weather, so you just need to stay in and tune in to us every day this week because we've got loads of other things planned for you, but this members gift is absolutely amazing. You are going to love it. I am not on my own. What does this mean?
Oh, ignore that. I just read the first line. Ignore that.
I was like, Jess, I don't know what this means. It has no relevance whatsoever. Is it a bit of copy and paste?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jess is looking after us this morning, / stitching us up. How are you, Jess?
I'm good, thanks.
You good?
Yeah.
Good. You're looking very autumnal today.
Thanks.
I like your outfit.
Thanks.
You look fabulous.
Trying.
And in demonstration station, it is the wonderful Craig. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you very much.
This is only our second time together in here.
I know, can you believe it? Can you believe
The
it?
last time was your first day.
It was, and back together again, Members Week. This is exciting.
It's very exciting, isn't
Very
it?
exciting. Although I did have to have a little look. Jess gives me the cards as well. I was like, what are you laughing at? I can see why now. Obviously,
Yeah.
you were laughing at. I was like, no, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't
but
make any sense whatsoever, does it?
doesn't make sense.
We're
You know
going
what
to have to tell
does make
everybody,
sense?
Jess. We are going to have to tell everybody. What was the...
It was we had a gnome.
We had a gnome members gift. So Jess has just picked up the running order from there and it says, introduce guests. We have gnome names. And I was like, I just don't get it.
For a minute, I thought you forgot my name. The way that you paused. I was going to go, Craig. Hello.
It's me. No. It's just Jess trying to confuse us on a Monday morning. We don't need that kind of drama on a Monday morning. But we have got the most amazing week, and it is, of course, all about you, our members. And we're kicking things off with this brand new club gift. Rumour has it that these designs are perfect for those manly cards and projects. This is always good. So don't miss the very first peek of this incredible free gift very shortly. So Members Week ends... Oh, this one's even funnier. On Sunday, the 13th of August.
Oh my god. I swear that's October. I swear. I need to go back to bed.
It does end on... Is it actually the 13th on Sunday?
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's 12.
Even better.
Members Week ends on this Sunday.
dear.
I can see it says it wrong on the other sheet now as well.
Well, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? Oh, no, it's right on the other one.
No, it's
But
Monday.
it does say Sunday, 13th of October. Anyway, the important things are that you get double discount. So club members, you're saving 10%, and diamond members, you are saving 20% across the website. And, of course, that club gift as well. Before we get into everything, shall we have a look at this week's Win It Weekly? I feel like we should start again. Can we edit this bit out? Here is your incredible Win It Weekly. It is our Moonstone Dies Inspirational Quotes Ultimate Collection, worth £47.96.
Wow.
But we have got 4 lucky winners. We are doing double giveaway. So you have got your awesome dies. This one is, today is going to be great. We have got your 1 in a million. We have got, I can't read that one backwards, bear with. Let's make more memories together. And my favourite one, Fabulous has no age. I love that. It's so cool. Real kind of statement pieces. They can be the focus of your cards. They can be your sentiments on the fronts or the insides. There's lots and lots you can do with these dies. But you need to like, share and comment the correct answer to our question, which is, which of the following emojis was once the Oxford word of the year? Was it A, thumbs up, B, crying laughing, or C, red heart? What do you think the answer is? I like that.
Interesting one.
I like that question.
Yeah. Do you know what I do hate though?
Go on.
I hate the thumbs up.
It's a bit controversial, isn't it?
I just,
Yeah.
I don't mind it. Say me and you have been WhatsApping.
Yeah.
And at the end of a conversation, you give me the thumbs up. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But if I WhatsApp someone and they just send me a thumbs, I'm oh no.
Fuming.
Fuming.
Yeah, we don't just like random thumbs up.
No.
They've got to be relevant.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just reply first.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Noted. How to annoy Craig.
See if you just send me thumbs up. You are. Walked into that one.
It's just going to be constant. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. It's quite fun. Okay, are we moving on to the club member? Yes, I'm just double checking. Are you a club member yet? Do you want to be a club member? We would love you to join us at Club Hunky Dory because we have got so many incredible reasons why you should join, and here are 10.
At 10, it's free to join.
Head over to hunkydorycrafts.co.uk and create a free account. This will give you access to regular free gifts and much more.
9, free downloads. Yes, free downloads. This could be anything. We've got inserts, we've got card fronts, we've got digi-stamps, we've got SVG files that you can use on your die cutting machines. They can be printed out time and time again. They are absolutely awesome, and who doesn't love a freebie?
Number 8, Hunky Dory Hub.
Head over to the Hunky Dory Hub for endless inspiration, browse tons of card galleries, catch up on our Hunky Dory TV shows and enter competitions.
In at number 7, giveaways.
We love giveaways here at Hunky Dory, and besides our fabulous Win It Weekly competition and spinning the wheel on our Friday shows, we also have regular giveaways with your chance to win reward points, store credit, rollover bundles and so much more.
In at 6, exclusive Members Week products. Yes, products designed just for our club members. You get to purchase these before anybody else and at even better prices.
In at number 5, crafting community.
It's one of the biggest reasons we love Club Hunky Dory is our amazing crafting community. We get to catch up with you guys every Monday to Friday at 10 o'clock on HDTV. In at 4, it's reward points.
Yes, that's right. Earn reward points every time you shop with us. Save them up throughout the year and treat yourself to something special.
5% off all orders.
Club discount is one of the best benefits of being part of Club Hunky Dory, as you get an immediate 5% off almost all products on our website, including our money-saving ultimate bundles. As the club costs nothing to join, that 5% discount is free to all club members, and it even works on our brand new launches from the day they're added to the website.
In at number 2, members events.
And they are so much fun. A few times a year we do our Members Week events where you get double discount across the whole website, and on certain items we do triple and even quadruple discount. It is so much fun. We do huge giveaways. It is awesome. And at number 1, it's the club gifts.
And who doesn't love a free gift? Every year, at least 4 times a year, we release exclusive club gifts that can be yours for just the price of your postage, and it's worth $11.99. So if you're not a member yet, just go and get yourself signed up. You just need to do it. You need to join because it is absolutely incredible, especially when we have free gifts and we've got double discount. It's like double whammy, isn't it? It's fabulous. Okay. Let me show you. So there's a few different ways of ordering your club gift. I'm going to take you to the bundle first of all, because this is just amazing value. You have got £31.96 worth of products included in there for just £12.99. So that includes your deluxe card collection. We will look through everything closely. Do not panic. It includes your inserts and papers, your pocket pad and your foil cardstock as well. So you're getting absolutely loads in there. It's just the most incredible gift. We will look through the gift itself. So if you want to just go for the club gift, it is of course completely free of charge. You just need to pay your postage. So this is worth £11.99 if you were to order this on its own. Let me just mind that out of the way so I can show you this. You can't go for both. You have to have one or the other. You must be logged in as well, or else it will charge you £11.99 for the club gift and it will charge you the full price for the bundle. So do make sure you are logged in. So this is our Just For Him club members free gift. Just look at all the different pieces of artwork you're getting included in here. It is so fabulous, and I have to say a big massive shout out to Steph, because she has actually created all of this artwork in-house to a particular style that we kind of came across for this collection, and we really loved it. And Steph has just taken it to another notch. It really is just amazing. I love all the patterns, the textures, that kind of really funky style we've got going on with this. So many different themes. You know, we saw there we had like kind of foodie, we've got travel in here, we've got gardening, we've got the walking boots, the bag. Is that a sandwich? It is.
It's a sandwich,
It's a bag with a sandwich and a drink. They have packed properly, haven't they, for a
have.
good old walk. Love that there. All the different shapes of the toppers, that foiling that you would expect. Obviously, 350 GSM adorable scoreable for your cardstock and 300 GSM for your toppers. Look at this one here with our sports. So we've got the trophies, we've got the football boots, the football itself, we've got fishing, we've got golf down there as well. I mean, look how many toppers you're getting on there. It's jam-packed. Again, I feel like it's got a real just funky vibe to it with all the
100%,
patterns.
Yeah, and I love that collage sort of
Yes,
overlay feel.
yeah. And the colours are just amazing. Really, really fun colours. Even though we've got different colours on every single topper sheet, we've got that kind of orange running through the whole collection, so it ties it all together so perfectly. Here we've got some like games. You've got your darts, your pool, your roulette at the top there. You've got chess with a little bit of a whiskey going on. You've got the suit down at the bottom there with the bow tie. Absolutely fabulous. Again, amazing shapes that just suit that artwork so perfectly. You've got your foil cardstock and your printed cardstock as well. There's your foil one, sorry. You can see that amazing kind of texture at the top there. It is just so cool, isn't it? It really is wonderful. Let me show you some of the makes that the team have put together with this as well, because there are tons. There are so many cards. This one is fabulous from Rachel. Love how she's created that stepper and cutting into the cardstock. The same with this one here from Kat as well, creating that fabulous fold back. One of my favourite styles of cards. I love this again from Rachel, how she's used the frame here and just kind of popped it at the side there, cut it in half.
greatly.
A little bit different, isn't it? This one is Amy's. Love that. I love a little twisted easel. Something I don't make very often. Every time I
don't.
see it, I think, oh, I do love that card.
Yes, snap.
Another stepper here, great for just creating that dimension from Rach. This one I love. How cool is that with the burger? I mean, that is literally Joseph's life in a topper.
So smart. It is so smart.
It's really cool, isn't it? Another kind of stepper. Steppers have definitely been the card of choice here, haven't they?
Haven't they?
Love that. I think it's because you've got all of these elements that you can chop into to create that 3D element.
Yeah, absolutely.
This one's cool as well from Rach. Love that little bit of foil that we've got there. Another fabulous fold back. It's a fold back, but it's actually a card as well.
yeah.
That's quite cool. Love that. And then we have a classic diorama style from Craig.
And I'm going to demo that.
Are you?
Yes.
That was very well done, because
Wasn't
we
it
are heading
just?
over to you right now.
Oh, going straight to me. Perfect. Yeah, that style. Really kind of like that theatre diorama style
it's
at
cool,
the
isn't
moment.
it?
So I thought, let's do it. So
Fabulous.
we're going to go in with "You're the Best There." And no, there's no reason as to why I'm going with the golf one, but apparently we had the Dunhill Cup at my hometown over the weekend or the week.
Okay.
Yeah. Not that I'm into golf, as people know, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not my favourite sport.
It's
not
not
gonna
mine.
lie.
What I absolutely love, I know I touched upon it, Anne-Marie, is the fact of, how sometimes you want to get a number of images from toppers on one card, but sometimes it could be too much,
Yeah.
too cluttered. I love how Steph's done this and kind of created that own collage, so you've got
Yes.
multiple images all in one. But we're going to go into the background, so this one's not the foiled one, but we're going to then go in, and for this one, I'm going to cut this one to 10 inches. And then what I'm going to do is turn that one around, and then we're going to go 6 inches. So we're going to go from the top here. And what works well is, as you'll start to see that golf cart just come round kind of the corner of the card. And I'm going to go in with the gorgeous blue. Is it midnight blue or midnight?
It could be, Craig. I'm
yes.
not very good with the names.
I'm sure it's definitely got midnight in it anyway, in the title, should I say. So we're going to go, what I'm doing, 8 by 6 here. So we're going to go 8 inch, and then we're going to go in to 6 inch here, like so. So that's me got the back, and then it's also got the front here. So let's me move that one out the way for now, and then let's go in with our adorable scoreboard here, and I'm going to go on the inches side. So for the main top, let's take that one out, and I'm going to go in at the 1 inch here. So I'm going to go 1 inch and then 2 inch. Now there's two ways you can do this. You can either go 8 inch or 9 inch, really simple, or just turn it around and do 1 inch and 2 inch.
It always depends on how the mathing for me that day.
Exactly. To be honest, this is so straightforward. I could have done 8 and 9.
Yeah.
But, you know, for demonstration purposes, it's a good way just to show you, you know, that you could do either or, whatever you feel simpler doing. So what we're going to do is, let me just bend that one back and then that one back here, and then I'm going to do the same here. I always like to just use my fingers first, and then I'll go in and just give that a nice crease. And if you really wanted to go dimensional, what you could have done is do this again and then just start to then stick it side by side. So you're going to have a bigger kind of dimensional card. But I just want to have more of a flat. It will fold down once we're finished. But can you see here what we're seeing is that golf cart just coming round the edge there, which looks really, really smart. And the reason, of course, I've gone in with that one and cut it 8 by 6 is because then therefore it perfectly just fits onto the back. You do get a slight little bit of a dome, but what we can then start to do is we can go in with one of our toppers, and I'm going to go in with this oval one because I thought it's really quite fitting when it comes to the shape of the front. So we're just going to pop these ones out here like so. And when I was doing samples last week, and then I was having to play with this again at home on Friday, it's one of those, Anne-Marie, that I thought straight away. I always think, you know, dad, uncle, granddad. Of course, there's going to be women that like these as well. But certainly for that, not even the teenage, but even I'm thinking of my wee nephew Grayson, who's like 9.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't really want the cutesy anymore, but maybe not full on adult style, if you see what I mean.
I think it's the style, isn't it, of this? Because if you had all this artwork, but it was done in traditional watercolour, it's not going to hit all of those age brackets the same way.
No.
But because of this, it's quite funky.
It is.
It is going to definitely cater for so many different ages.
And he is into his gaming.
Oh,
so
really?
He would love.
Yeah.
He doesn't really do golf, but I know with his dad, Ian, he likes to, like many people, go for a walk over the golf course. As I do, that's the closest to golf I'll get.
Just walking around the course.
Just walk it, Takes hours. It's great.
I bet,
love it. I mean, there's just so many places, and it's actually one of the first things I always do whenever I go home for a visit, is I'll always go for a walk, and I'll go along the beach and then over the golf course. So, actually, do you know what? This would be a good collection for little memory books if you've got your discs and that.
Yeah, it would,
really
wouldn't it?
nice one. Now, as you can see, I've just sticking that one down. Now, if you want, you can go in and use your oval dies to start with, just to get that rough aperture. I'm just going to go in with my craft knife to start with. I do always use my scissors, but what I tend to do is I'll go in and I'll just kind of...
Just take the middle out.
Take the middle out. Just makes it that little bit easier. Do you know what? I think I've used a craft knife more since I've started at Hunky Dory than I have
We'll turn you into a fussy cutter,
in my
don't you worry.
whole crafting life. Although, what I can say is one thing I'll never change is fussy cutting. I always do with my scissors. I know you tend to do with your craft knife.
It does vary. It depends, again, what mood I'm in, if I'm honest.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Obviously, it depends on the image, but sometimes, I don't know, I feel like I can do it a little bit quicker with my scissors. So I know if I'm a bit on a time, you know, if I'm demonstrating, I will just get the scissors in.
Yeah, I suppose, it's right enough. It just depends on the image itself. For this, it would have been easy to travel around with your craft knife because you've got the edge of that frame that you can butt up against. Likewise, same with the scissors here. We can just work our way around, and I'm just resting my scissors along that edge. And this is the point I was meaning before, that if you stuck the frame down, or before you've done that, if you take an oval nesting die, just a little bit bigger than the frame. So you've got multiple ways. If you're not, you know, if you don't like cutting or dexterity issues, anything like that, then you've got dies that can do that. And then, as you will see in a moment, once again, as we pop that through. Now, for me, if we then, let's just pop that one, fold that one down. For myself, if I do that, you know, it looks okay, looks nice, but I just feel there's maybe a lot of blue going on, a lot of deep blue. So I know we've not quite showed these yet, but
Sneaking them in.
sneaking them in.
That works so well, doesn't it?
In, because this is going to go behind the back, and that essentially is 6x6. So let's go in. I'm not going to mat and layer it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the blue background as a mat and layer as well. So what I mean by that is let's go in. So I'm going to come down to 5 3/4 and turn that one around, 5 3/4 again. Or for all of you that do it in notches, that is 4 notches before the 6. So I'm kind of getting that way into notches as well, following suit. Certainly if I'm at Hobby Maker, I'll tend to go in and say notches. And then let's just bring that one in again just now. They are double-sided that you'll see just shortly. Don't want my dots, I want my straight one. I'm going to add my tape all the way in, like so. And then the other thing, I would be quite confident in getting that central. If you're a little bit unsure, what we can do is if we stick down one edge, so let's add our tape on. Always remember it's just the outer edge. Don't go in with that inner panel or it won't work. You'll stick the whole lot down. And then let's go in from one edge and meet that one up, like so. I'm going to give that one a press. Now what that also does is that gives me a little bit of a guide. So I know I've got a mat and layer of about 1/4 inch all the way around. So if I go in like that, that then gives me my perfect mat and layer, and then it'll be the same once I close that over. See how that green just lifts it that little bit more than what I had before. So I'm going to go in with my foam pads. I'm going to lift this one up. So let's add that one. And actually, do you know what? I know we've got a really deep ones here, but I never thought that beforehand. So what I'm going to do is let's just double these ones up, because you can get away with having them quite deep because you've got this
you've got that
kind
height,
of that dome, that height. So if I thought beforehand, I would have used the deep foam pads, but as I say, we'll just overlay them here. And then what I'm also going to do, just because I want to make sure I kind of get that central, I'm just going to go in with some of the glue. Let's just pop that in. Gives us that little bit of wiggle time. So I can just go in, I can move that one in. If I want to, I can also lift it as well, but I just want to make sure that I've got that just into the side, which as much as I'm a big foam pad lover, if I didn't add the glue, I really wouldn't have this
It
manoeuvrability.
definitely gives you that wiggle time, doesn't it, to get it
Yeah,
quite right.
exactly. And I could have lay that straight over the top before I stuck it down to give me that perfect guide. But I know if your eyes on the screen, the way the camera is, it looks a bit of an angle, but it is straight on. So I'm happy with that. So let's press that down. And then again onto the opposite side, let's add more of our tape from our tape runner. And we're just going to meet that one up to the opposite edge. So we're just going to press that one into place. Let's then just press that down, like so. And then what I also want to do is, what you'll see is, if I go in with You're the Best, and I'm not wanting to put too much on it, because I want the topper in the background to do all the singing and dancing.
Yeah.
But I also want something just to fill this space in, just to kind of tie in from the back. So let's take a little bit of that leftover that we had, and I'm going to, there's no specific width for this. I'm really just going, as it happens, it's about 1/4 inch, but you don't have to be exact. Let's move that one out the way. And then let's, again, roughly just in half. Doesn't need to be exact because we're going to trim it. And then we're just going to create a couple of little tails here.
Cute.
So we're going to go into there. And then let's take another one. It could be as deep, shallow as you want. Let's go into here. And then also, just because then what we'll have is our eye will kind of travel from one corner to the other. So I want a little bit of gold. So let's add my tape on here. So I've got a little bit of our gold Miri card. They always laugh at me, certainly when I'm at Hobby Maker Anne-Marie, because I can't tell you how excited I get when I can now say the name Miri.
It's the real deal.
It's the real deal.
It is so special, isn't it? And I think we kind of take it for granted a little bit now because that's all that we kind of know. But yeah, like when you're maybe using something that's mirror rather than Miri, you can't, you know, not notice the difference. You know, this is such a superior cardstock.
It is. And let's face it, you know, Anne-Marie, I've been using Miri for a long time.
Yes, you have.
But yeah, to actually be able to sing and dance about it. And I know most of you at home will get it. You'll totally get it.
Yeah,
A new crafter might be like, what, why? It's just mirror card. No, it's not.
No.
It is. It's not just, and it's not mirror. It's superior. So yeah, that's one of many things I've just been so excited to be able to shout about. So given that a little bit of a matting layer, and in actual fact, I want it just a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is give myself just a couple of mils each side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to match that bit of depth in with the tails here, just with my scissors. Just kind of lock that one in. And then do the same within that one here. And then they're both the same length at the moment, because what I'm going to do, let's just neaten that one up, is I'm going to refer back to this. So I'm going to overlay ever so slightly. I want one longer than the other. So I could stick this down and then use the card as a guide to snip. Or if you're quite comfortable, just go in and let's go, let's go that way. So again, just roughly snip that one off. One of them, the largest of the two, let's add that flat. And because you've got that flexibility, what we can do is to press down. I'm just going to lift that one up into there. And then the other one, let's go, it's a perfect, nice little foam pad I can snip up.
Lynn is in our Miri card squad. Hunky is the best quality Miri card on the market. I've used this for many years and wouldn't change.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a pleasure to go from one range, i.e. mirror card, to Miri, but it's one of those now that thankfully I'm not going to have to go back.
Nope.
But once you've had Miri, you really, truly do notice the difference. You really, really do. So it finishes your project nicely. And I'm just going to pop that into there. You're the best. So we're still seeing the golf cart. As you then start to turn the card, move the card, look around, you're starting to see that golf cart from the side. And then with that one there, let's just add another foam pad. And then we are done. We could also add something I don't actually have with me. I know we're going to show them just shortly to finish off the back. But there we go. We've got kind of like our diorama card, our theatre card. So it folds down, you can see here, but you've still got that depth, that dimension without the aid of additional foam pads.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? If you're like posting cards as well, you've got that incredible dimension and that real like wow factor when you get that home, but it will fold down really flat and it doesn't need another card blank for it to go onto. It will stand up itself. Thank you so much for that.
No, you're welcome.
We will be back. We do have 2 more demos planning with Craig, so do not worry, but shall we take a look at some of the other cards that you can make with this fabulous collection? fabulous, aren't they? There's so many makes to share with you, absolutely loads. Before we move on to look through the rest of this amazing collection, would you like to be in with the chance of winning the prize rollover? Look at this. So we have got £500 worth of Hunky Dory goodies here for you, and you could be in with the chance of winning this. All you need to do is place an order during Members Week. So if you've already placed your order this morning, you're in with a chance. If you're placing your order this afternoon, you're going to be in. If you place another order tomorrow, you're going to be in again. The more orders you place, the more chances you will get in the draw of potentially winning this fabulous bundle. £500 worth of goodies. There was all sorts in there as well, wasn't there?
I suppose employees are excluded, are they?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. That's not allowed.
Oh, well.
Not allowed. So yeah, make sure you get your orders in. Like I say, if you've already placed an order this morning, do not panic. You will still be in. So let's take a look at all the extra bits and pieces that you can get alongside your club gift, but you are also going to get these in the bundle. So if you've gone for the bundle already, these will be winging their way to you as well. So inserts and papers, first up, £4.99. You might want to grab another one of these. You've got 8 inserts, and you have got, Jess has just taken it off. I can't remember how many papers. 4 double-sided papers. Sorry, Jess. So these are all of your gorgeous inserts. You can see, you know, they're fantastic. And I'll just show you as well, they're not white. So you can see that's the white there. They are making the camera go a funny colour. But they are absolutely gorgeous quality, as you would expect. Perfect for just that finishing touch on your makes. Also great on the front of your cards if you want a little bit more of a subtle background. Then we have our double-sided papers. So you have got these gorgeous designs here. Jess has done them one each, so we can see. I was just double checking. So you've got the little stars on there, actually, look like a polka dot on the camera from here, but you've got the stars there. You've got all sorts of amazing patterns that we've seen running through that club gift. You've got the incredible tartan included in there that Craig just used. You've got your Harlequin kind of check as well. I love that one. It's like almost looks like wood. It's so cool. This one with all the little triangles and the little dots on, and then you have that fabulous, that's a really cool pattern. Love that. It's very geometric, isn't it?
It is.
It is wonderful. And then you have, it's like a gradient, isn't it? It's so cool. Loads going on in there.
It's as if you could touch it, isn't
Yeah,
it? Like 3D.
yeah. And then you've got that beautiful blue tartan. That one is absolutely gorgeous. I love that one. So that are your inserts and papers, £4.99. If you would like to order an extra one of those, but included in your bundle of that £12.99 price point, so you can see where that value is coming in right now. Your foiled edge-to-edge cardstock, £9.99 for this one. It has 16 sheets of your foiled edge-to-edge cardstock in here. You are getting two different colours with each foil design. So you're going to get the stars in the red and you're going to get it in the orange. We've got that fabulous kind of text. Let me pop that the right way up so you can see that one there as well. So you're going to get that in that midnight blue, and you're going to get that in the Hessian, I think it might be called. Oh, I love this one. It's so cool.
Oh,
It's
I've not
like
seen that one.
it's like maps, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's just such a wicked pattern. You've got the brown there, and you've got it in the green. You've got that really cool kind of, again, triangular print there with that one. Of course, we've got that Harlequin in there. It looks so cool, doesn't it? I don't know where the other Harlequin colour is. It's hiding. We've got the tartan, which is one of my absolute favourites because I love the movement you get with this one. I just think it's so fabulous. You're going to get that in the red and in the green. There's our other Harlequin hiding. We've got that leaf pattern as well. Love that one. I mean, when we say edge to edge, we're not lying, you know.
No,
this
no.
is, look, there's more foil on there than Adorable Scoreable. It's
That's true.
absolutely fabulous, isn't it? This pattern as well, we've seen that in the papers, we've seen it in the toppers. Absolutely gorgeous. This is also included in your club gift bundle as well. So that on its own, what was that? $9.99. So your club gift bundle is $12.99, and you're getting that in there, and your inserts and papers, and your pocket pad, and your club gift itself for $12.99. I never understand the maths,
No.
but let's not complain. And finally, the last item in your bundle is, of course, that gorgeous little pocket pad. There is no compromise here on the size at all. It is still a full-size pocket pad. It's got 64 of those A7 pages in there. You've got 16 different designs, and you are going to get 4 of each, which obviously gives you the ability to do a little bit of decoupage if you want to. If you're batch making and you want to make multiple cards the same, then you've got that as well you can do. Perfect for using with your dies, give them a fancy edge. Use your tearing rulers if you want to go a little bit more rustic to kind of continue that collage effect. You can do that as well. All of the artwork that we've seen in the collection is included in here. You've got so many. I love the little protein bar that one's got as well. I didn't notice that on the toppers. You've got so many different pieces of artwork in here. It is just fabulous. Absolutely love the pocket pad, also included in your bundle. So for $12.99,
Amazing.
just recap, you get in the pocket pad, you get in the club gift itself, you get in the inserts and papers, you get in your foiled adorable scoreable for just £12.99. Absolutely go for the bundle. I just have to have everything.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And as you just said a minute ago as well, which is quite right, every time you look at it, you see something else.
Something else.
You know, because I don't maybe 4 times now I've looked at it in depth, you know, from prepping, working with it at home, and then also just looking at getting ready for the show, and I'm still seeing things that I never noticed.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
It's really well done.
Yes.
It's not easy, it's really well done to do that.
The artwork is just incredible. Like I said, Steph has done such a fabulous job.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we do have a few more bits and pieces for you that you could purchase to work alongside your club gift. We do have the luxury foiled acetate. One of my favourite all-time designs. I'm going to see if we can get a pack of just this because I think it is so fabulous. You've got that kind of cascade. It could be used on the side. Obviously, it can be used on the bottom as well. So really useful acetate to have in your stash because it's not really a pattern for anybody.
No.
It's just fabulous.
Fabulous, exactly, yeah. It's unisex, isn't it?
It is, definitely.
Uniseason as well.
Yes. So this is all of your foiled acetate. This one is the check that's included in there. I just wanted to show you then that it is acetate. Jess has just kindly put this onto some white cardstock so we can see the designs a little bit better. We've got the fern leaves on the edges of this one. I do love that. All of our acetate as well, when it is gold, it is always silver on the reverse. So if you may be wanting to grab this and use it alongside another collection that's got silver foil, you can absolutely do that. And then we have that fabulous text included in here as well. Just great for adding that kind of texture and that just a little bit of something in the background. You know, maybe you've got a paper or you just want to pop this over your adorable scoreable. Look how fabulous it looks when you just put it over your adorable scoreable. It just gives it another level, doesn't it? So your acetate is just £9.99. You do have a slight price reduction on that, which is nice because it should be £11.99. And then we also have for you our adorable scoreable selection. I'm just making sure, yeah, I have got all the colours. We have got 12 sheets in here for you. Let me just try and fan all those out so you can see that gorgeous rainbow of colour. All of these colours we've seen, you know, you've got the teal included in here, you've got that orange, which obviously we've seen so much in here, you've got the burgundies, the browns, the blues, you've got your neutral tones included as well. So this is just going to help extend your collection out that little bit further. Maybe you're just going to use it for card blanks. You're just going to make yourself 12 A5 card blanks for £4.99. You know, you could chop all those in half and make yourself 24 A6s. You know, so much you can do with your adorable scoreable. But, you know, just for like cards like you made in that first demo, just, you don't want to use your fancy card, but you'd still want it to be nice.
Exactly.
And have a, you know, just like that little bit of colour or something.
That's it. Well, the back I used the blue, and
Yes.
the front I could have used the green or
Yeah,
the brown or something
definitely.
like that, you know,
Yeah.
or the orange.
It is wonderful. So that is your adorable scoreable there for just £4.99. And then talking of Miri, I've just put my fingerprints over that. Let me just give it a little buff. We have got, of course, for you a Miri selection as well. So this has got 6 different colours. You are getting 3 sheets of each to give you 18 sheets in total. I still don't think this price is right, but we're not telling anybody because £6.99 for 18 sheets of mirror
Exactly.
is obscene, isn't it? Please stock up at this price. Even if you're not buying this, you're not getting this club gift, just get this for £6.99. It's just so useful, isn't it? You're going to be able to use it all year round. You've got that, I don't know if that's the soft blueberry. It's a really lovely colour. You've got that gorgeous bronze included in there. You have the burgundy, which I love. I also love using the holly green with this as like a vintage Christmas.
Oh, nice.
You know, those two together are really lovely. You've got that kind of frosty blue there.
I like
and then
that one.
the copper blaze is just gorgeous, isn't it? All of those there for you for just £6.99. Do grab that at that price because it's crazy. I've got more cards. I mean,
There's loads, isn't there?
look at this. There's absolutely tons. So many cards in here. This one is gorgeous. I love the use of the acetate in there. Just kind of over your mats and layers to add a little bit of something. We have this one here from Kat, again, just using that acetate and the foil card on there actually. Let me open this so you can see. I love using acetate like that, creating that
create that kind
bridge.
of bridge effect,
Yeah,
isn't it?
this is cool from Amy. Love the texture she's brought into that mirror card there with her embossing folders as well. We have this one from Rach. Love that one. This one's cool. Love a stepper. Again, you know, that might be what you're doing with your adorable scoreable and your foil card.
Imagine that in the acetate.
Oh, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Love this one. This is yours, isn't it, Craig?
It is, yeah.
This is amazing. Look at that.
And it doesn't
so
come
cool.
out.
Doesn't come out.
I wrote on the back.
There is a note. Does not come out. The card does not come out.
Again, more a different style on that box diorama.
Definitely. You know, for those like special birthdays, you know, it's absolutely incredible, isn't it? It's such a lovely, it's like a card and a gift in
That's
one.
exactly it. Yeah, because you can still put maybe like tie or socks.
Yeah, or
that
socks.
over it.
Yeah, definitely. Love this. I like this style as well. This one's really cool. That's from Amy. Oh, look at this. That's funky, isn't it? Using all the patterns from our foil card. We have this one. Love that. Again, just layering up those designs. I love how the acetate's been used on that one from Amy. Just like a little wrap going down the card. Another one using that foil card to its best, just cutting it into squares. It might be scraps. Absolutely fabulous. And then this one as well, just adding those little corner details with that foil card just works so well, doesn't it? And that's like the tiniest little bit of cardstock that Rach has used there. So, you know, when we're talking about how many cards you can make with this, it's so difficult. I mean, you use so little on that first card.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You know, you are going to be able to make so many cards and they're all just going to look incredible.
But all the different styles you've been showing as well. From
Yes.
large, small,
Yeah,
concept,
absolutely.
boxes, steppers,
Yeah,
multiple ones.
lots of potential. Okay, we're coming over for our second demo.
Rightio. So, funny enough, we're going to use the acetate.
Nice.
And the reason I thought I'm going to use the acetate is because I'm one of those, Anne-Marie, that, and there's nothing wrong with this, but I just use them for shakers or I just use them for a little bit of an accent. with that.
Okay.
I was like, let's do something different. So we're going to team it with one of the background, but we're actually going to essentially turn it into a carte blanche.
Nice.
In a way. So we're going to go in. Now, the thing with this, now I find it doesn't matter. You know, you've still got the cool effect. We're actually going to use the script work on its side because I'm going to go, of course, lengthways. But because it's, yes, it's got script work on it, but because it's still that gorgeous foil, and really you're not going to be going in and looking and that, it's still that wow of the finished card. So for this one, let's go in and we're going to cut this to 10 by 8 inches. And this is where, when you showed that one that Amy had made, when you've got leftover strips, you know, just that little strip down the back there, you know, you always use them, always keep them. So, you know, you're not wasting. We're going in 10 by 8. And then let's turn that one around and bring in our scoreboard once again. And we're going to meet that one up to the side. I don't know about you, there's something very, very therapeutic about scoring and folding acetate.
Yeah, I know what
it
you
just
mean.
seems to come together, doesn't it? So we're going to go 2.5 inches, like so. And then we're going to go 3.5. like so. And then what we're going to do is we can either go 6.5 and then 7.5, or, as I said before, just turn it around, and then we're just going to do that again, 2.5 and then 3.5. Now, what I'm going to do with that outside one, both outside ones, I'm just going to give it an extra score the other way, just so that's then going to fold nicely back on itself. So we're going to go in, and then we're just going to give that a nice press together along those score lines, and then it just naturally comes into play, which is great. And we're going to do that one again, and then we're going to use one of the background cards, as I said a minute ago. We're also going to use our insert.
Okay.
But we're going to use it so that, yes, we're going to chop it up, but we're going to keep the flow of the image,
Oh, okay, I'm with you. Yeah,
which
yeah.
is quite smart.
Nice.
And I did do something very, very similar to this, but it wasn't with acetate, it was just with one of the background cards. And it's when I was sitting over the weekend, well, it was on Friday, and I thought, I like the style that I'd done, but I just thought, I'm always using acetate in the simplistic way.
Yeah.
Let's try and
Challenge yourself.
challenge yourself.
Yeah.
Because yes, you've still got the weight to it, but when we add the mats and layers, because we're adding them on the back for the insert as well, you've got that strength
Yeah.
and stability with, of course, seeing the imagery all the way round. So essentially that is going to be our card, and it will, of course, fold down as well. So if you want to pop that into an envelope, we can do. So let's go in with the Game On, and we're going to use the background. Got that gorgeous foiling along the top as well, although we are going to trim some of it. So we're going to go in at 7.5. So we're going to go in at 7.5. So yes, we're trimming a little bit.
Oh, but look how good that border is.
Look how good that border is. Exactly. The next demo, because of you guys at home wanted to see me do another strip background, I'm going to do that in the next demo. But you
Nice.
could be using stuff like this for your background.
definitely.
So we've got that. And then at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to keep the flow, as I said there. So I want to make sure, what I'm going to do is let's go in here, and we're going to cut this at 2 inches. And I'll explain where I'm getting that measurement from, because what that will do, Anne-Marie, is that will fit
Oh, I get you.
all the way around
Perfectly.
there, because that is, if I remember correctly, I've just done it 8 inches in height, but it's 2.5 in width.
Yes.
So I've given myself that little bit of space, because we're going to mat that onto a matte layer
Nice.
of gold. So you can do that section there. On my original one with Adorable Scoreable, I did do mats and layers here. The reason I'm not doing it, because I want to see that foil.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, we're covering some of it, but we're still going to see the outer edge, and I still want to see that inner section. So for that section there, what I need to do is cut that to 2.5, like so. And then that last one, what we need to do once again is go in at 2 inch, like so. There's a layer for our cards, our pocket pads, so you've still
definitely.
got plenty left
It's
over.
a really good size.
So before we mat and layer that onto gold, what I just want to show you is see how what we are going to have is still have the flow of the background
Love that.
running all the way through.
And it still, it just works. I think, again, because of the style of the artwork, you can get away with that
You
kind of
can.
technique, can't you? And it doesn't look disjointed
No,
or
not at
anything
all.
like that.
Not at all. So what we're then going to do is, in essence, we're going to do exactly the same.
Okay.
This is then, of course, going to be the back. So once we go in at 7.5, the only difference this time is what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cutting from that
I
side.
get you.
Because
Yeah.
I still want
So
to
you
see.
want the image, yeah.
So that was 2 inch, and then that was 2.5, like so. And then once again, let's go in at 2 inch. And we have another bit that can now be our insert. We can stamp onto that, colour onto
Yeah.
that. So never bin any excess that you've got from your inserts. And then let's pop that all the way around, and then that will, once we've mat and layered, once I've popped that, but what it's also going to do, Anne-Marie, is it's going to hide the adhesive from these panels as well.
Love that.
So it's about hiding and still
Definitely.
having somewhere to write.
Just kind of that thinking ahead, isn't it, with acetate?
It is.
And working out how you can cover your adhesive.
Exactly, exactly. So let's go back to our front panels now. Now you can do two ways. You can measure the mats and layers if you want to, or what I've been tending to do lately is just actually go onto my cardstock.
Are you just sticking and cutting?
Sticking and cutting. The reason being is because then I feel like I've got more control if I want a thin mat and layer.
Yeah.
So each one, I'm just going to go in maybe a few millimetres.
Just a little skinny one.
Just a little skinny one, and then I'm going to go that way, because then what I can do is just, you can in at the gauge of that, let's go back just a tiny little bit, like so.
Nice.
And then we've got a nice thin mat and layer. So I'm hopefully, you know, by the end, it'll be a wow card for you, but it'll be quite a simple one.
Yeah, I think it's, like you say, it's still going to look wow because of what you're using.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that you brought acetate into it. I will never ever get bored of using acetate in cards because I think it always looks so magical. And for non-crafters, I think it's such a wow product that everyone's always going to go, oh my gosh, how have you made this? What is this? You know,
Exactly.
It's something you just don't see in high street cards.
You
at
definitely
all.
don't. You really, really don't. And going back to what I was saying before, you know, crafting all these years, and I can put my hand up and say I don't use acetate to its full advantage. The only reason I'm going to turn that upside down is it just makes it easier for me to mat and layer to the side, and then we'll trim that in a second. But yeah, it's like, how else can we use it but still get that wow factor from it? So let's go in once again. You do have room, if you want to be more precise, if you wanted to give your gold mat and layer like an additional 1/4 of an inch from the background, you can do that. Also, the reason I'm choosing to go quite thin is so that we can still see some of that acetate on the outside. So we're just going to work that through. Let's just do it. I'm just going to trim just a teeny little bit more. Turn that one around. Let's go in now. Yep, perfect. And then just the last ones that we need to stick down is our insert. And don't get me wrong, you could still beforehand, if you want to, you know, print onto it first or stamp onto it first, you can do that. Let's work our way. And the only reason I'm not using the mirror that you were showing is I didn't have any at the time.
We kept it from you.
Kept it from me, so that's why I'm just using the gold. But multiple of those colours you showed would work really well.
They'd all work, wouldn't they?
Do you know what? I think I'm just going to be a tiny bit shy of gold mirror. I only put the one sheet in. Never thought ahead.
There's plenty in the boxes.
So there is.
Yeah, there's loads in there. Do not worry.
I
There might
always-
even be like a few scraps.
I always forget that at the side of me, it's all
it's
that
quite
product.
jam-packed.
It's not for show. It can actually be used. You know, I forget I can actually delve into that. Press that one down, and then oh yeah, perfect. Here we go. Let's grab just another piece here.
See, Craig is good and he preps.
So do you know what it is as well?
Not a winger.
Not at the moment.
Oh, okay.
No.
Is it because we're still new?
Because we're still new. Because we're still new, yep. Obviously on Fridays, as I said, working from home, and what I was working on, and I remember obviously I messaged you just saying, I'll also be spending a little bit of time on Monday's show because I'm just not quite
Yeah, no.
there
that's-
yet with
It's absolutely
winging
fine.
it.
It isn't for everybody. It's like,
Well-
I know, like Kat likes to prep, Amy likes to prep.
Yeah.
It is.
It's
I would love to prep. I just like a bit more time.
I think you and Nat that don't really.
I think it is just me and that.
yeah.
We are very, very busy, you know.
Well, that's
That's
it.
what it is.
You know, I can say that I do have that little bit more luxury of time at home. Do you know what I mean?
Right, what have you got for me today?
What are we doing? 5 to 10. What's the plan?
Don't get me wrong, Jess. Those days may come. They may come, but yeah, it's well that first demonstration. Okay, yes, I did think about it, but that I didn't have prep. I just put all the bits
Yeah.
in, and so I knew that I wasn't going to walk in and
Sometimes
be like,
it's just having a card idea, isn't it? And you
Yeah.
know, and it's, if you've got that, then
yeah,
you're good to go.
And
And
as
this
you're-
is where like all your handbooks and things come in handy for you guys at home. Because if you know, if you're a bit stuck, you just don't know what card shape, size to do, all
Exactly,
of that, then
yeah.
you know, just get your handbooks out and your magazines and stuff.
and we still all refer to them.
Yeah,
There's
definitely.
absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know, we do that. We still sometimes have creative blocks and that as well.
Absolutely.
We just need to refer back to them. But yeah, it's I just thought, no, I want to make this collection or do it justice. So I was like, no, let's just get your head round what you're going to do first, Craig. Leave myself little notes. Although my notes, I've learned to actually, when I say detailed notes, I don't mean like full on detail, but I had a bad habit of just either writing a measurement down
Oh, yeah.
or a word down, being like, I'll remember what I
Yeah,
meant by
I do that. Yeah.
And nope.
If it's something that's a little bit different or new, and I need to like note the measurements down, I'll just put loads of numbers on a post-it note, and then I get,
Yeah.
especially if I prep like a few days in advance, I get there to Hobby Maker and I'm like,
Yeah. What was that again? Yeah. That's one thing I actually try not to, if I am prepping, and it's, what I'm away to see here is one of the many good things about being here as well, is I don't prep too far in advance. It
No.
literally is just
Yeah.
a day, maybe the day before. And that's great because some people might think, well, you want to get yourself ahead and organised. Yeah,
There's nothing
but
worse.
nothing worse when you're going live and you're like, what was I going to
What
do
was I
again?
thinking?
What was I I know it was going to be a good idea.
Yeah.
I just can't quite remember what I was going to do.
So I have on Thursday at Hobby Maker, I've got the little book show that you had last Thursday.
Yeah.
So I prepped for that on Friday. So come Thursday, I'm going to be like,
What was that again? I know, isn't it funny how we can be like that sometimes?
yeah,
But that's, yeah. And as you said, it definitely depends on the product, doesn't it? Because if you're going to do detailed fussy
yeah,
cutting,
yeah,
although once I start, there's just no stopping fussy cutting, as we all know.
yeah, we do love a bit of fussy cutting.
Just enjoy it. What?
It's very therapeutic, isn't it?
It is.
It's nice switch off time.
Yeah. I think because you can't think of anything else, can you?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're focusing on
Yeah,
the line or the shape that you're cutting. So there, you can see what's actually happening is these backgrounds are actually covering the
yeah, it's
adhesive.
perfect.
And then, of course, the adhesive for the insert has been covered. Now, you could just do one strip if you want, Anne-Marie, and these could be your foil backgrounds if you want
yeah,
to.
yeah.
You've got
I like how you
options.
put the image up though. It's really cool.
It works well, doesn't it?
Yeah. Do you
It
need a
works
refill?
I've got one in my
you got
box.
one?
Yeah, got one right here. So let's take that one off. These just could not be simpler to replace. So let's take that as the permanent one. Yeah, it is. Let's go in here, like so. So we can then finish this one off here. So let's just add that one on. Do you still do your crochet in your downtime?
I do. Yeah, I'm just finishing up my Halloween blanket. So I'm just painfully sewing all the ends in at the moment because I know myself, every single project, I don't sew my ends in as I go.
Right, okay.
So now it's just a mammoth task of sewing the ends in.
Is
But
that-
again, it's very similar, it's very therapeutic. I
Yeah.
can just have something on the telly, just sit and sew the ends in and kind of just pick it up anytime, put it down anytime. It is quite good.
Yeah, it seems to be quite, well, certainly this year I would say it's been a popular pastime, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely having a little bit of a
Resurgence.
at the minute. Yeah, I do love a crochet.
Yeah, it's nice to see, and turn into a crafty version of Prue Leith as well.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
A little bit of bacon.
a little bit of bacon.
I'm slightly obsessed now. I made chocolate chip brioche rolls yesterday.
Check you out.
I know. They were very good. They're very tasty.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I know I've already said this to you, but the bread you made looked as though it was actually from
Oh, it was very, very good. Very good.
professional bakers.
So yeah, that was my day on Saturday of not leaving the house because the weather
The
was
weather,
horrific. Yeah. So yeah, I just stayed in and baked. So I was setting alarms left, right and centre. I was like, I just need to go and do some stretch and folds. I'll be back in a minute.
The key question is there any left?
Well, that's another story. So we had chicken, like roast chicken and stuff in ciabattas last night for tea with roast potatoes and gravy.
Right.
So most of the ciabattas have gone. There's like 2 left. There was 12 in total. I have had to share it with my mum and my sister as well, though, to be fair. The focaccia, there's like half of that left. And there's still 8 bread rolls, so I put those in the freezer. So yeah, it's not too bad. And the brioche took a batter in this morning from the kids before they went to school.
Breakfast,
But,
of course.
that's what it's for, though, right?
Exactly.
It's to be eaten.
Yeah. And they do say breakfast most important
Yeah.
meal of the day.
So Joseph's taken a sandwich today on a ciabatta roll. He took some on the focaccia on Thursday that I'd made on Wednesday, and he was like, "Oh, it's so good."
Oh. Like, Mum, when you're making more.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Once I get moved in I'm going to go and spend more time in the kitchen because I do love cooking.
I
and
do,
baking.
yeah. I absolutely love it. It is Sunday reset, prepping, cooking. It's like my favourite thing to do.
Yeah, I get that. Right, now I'm just finishing this off. Now, granted, I know I'm using one of the larger toppers, but by popping that in there, I'm still seeing some of it,
Yeah?
but the image is still flowing all the way
It's
through.
really cool.
And then the topper also, when it comes to the sentiment, also just happens to be a perfect fit. Now I could add some of the gems or the pearls down the side, but that's still giving us our acetate all the way round, still seeing it in the side, but then what we've also got as well, we've got that strength which has been held up and it's been aided by your insert and the front. So you've got the image on the insert working its way through,
It's
same
so
as
cool.
the front with, of course, that topper.
Yeah, it's fabulous. Like you said earlier, it's quite simple.
Yeah,
But it looks so cool. It's such a showstopper, isn't it? It's wonderful. Okay, we have got 2 more brand new things to share with you. So we have the ribbon selection. This is what you're going to get. And this is all your different colours included in there. You have got 10 different colours and you are going to get 3 metres of each. So 21, no, that's, oh, something's not right.
You get 21 metres. I don't think it's supposed to, is it 7?
It must be 7 colours.
Oh,
Ignore the words. Ignore the words. 21 metres. That's correct. After that, don't read it. It is 7 millimetres wide. £6.99 for your ribbons. I mean, just look at the colours. I mean, we know that works. We can see all of those fabulous colours running through the collection. And then your gemstones, we have got like your shimmer gemstones for you. Look at these. Oh, they're fabulous, aren't they? I like these for more masculine cards because they're not as blingy as your regular gemstones. They're going to add that finishing touch on there, but they're not going to be too kind of girly. So you've got 4 different packs. You've got the greens, you have got your gold and silver, you've got your kind of sepia tones in there, and then you have the blues as well. £6.99 for your gemstones. That's an incredible price because even at I think our cheapest gemstone sets are $2.99. So Amazing price point there of £6.99. And then just a recap for you of the amazing bundle that we have for you of your Just For Him club gift. I will give you another flick through the actual collection itself as well, and then I will share some more makes with you. So in the bundle, you are going to get your club gift as well. If you just want this on its own, you can add this to your order. You must be logged in and it will be completely free for you. You just pay your postage to have this shipped out. But if you do want to go for the bundle, this is included in there, as well as your inserts and papers, your foil cardstock, and of course that gorgeous pocket pad. So it's just a choice of, do you want to pay £12.99 and get everything, or do you just want to get the free gift on its own? Personally, I'm an everything person.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And there's nothing worse, is there, than just getting this home and then thinking, I wish I'd gone for it all.
Exactly, yep.
So yeah, do have a think about it, because you can only get one or the other. You can of course get more club gifts, you just have to pay for them. If you get this home, you blitz through it and you think, actually, I love that, I want another one, you can do that as well. But you can't get the bundle and the club gift. It's one or the other. So that is that fabulous Just For Him collection there. I'll quickly show you as well your pocket pad. This is included in your bundle. This is £4.99. If you want to go for another one, you can absolutely do that. 64 pages in there, all A7 in size, great to work alongside your mirror mats as well. You can grab those on the website right now. You are also going to get your inserts and papers included in that bundle for just £4.99. I will just quickly flick through these to show you. You've got 8 of your fabulous inserts, and then you're going to get, of course, those double-sided papers as well. Absolutely gorgeous quality. I mean, look at the sheen. They're so beautiful. All those patterns and textures and colours that we've seen throughout the toppers included in your inserts. £4.99 if you want another one, and your foil cardstock is included in that big bundle as well for just £12.99. So look at just this is £9.99. This is where I just don't understand how the maths, because £9.99 for this, but for an extra £3 you can have that pocket pad, those inserts, and your club gift. So definitely just go for it all. Just go for it all. It is amazing. Should be £31.96. You can see the value. You can see how much you're getting in here. Let us know what you're going for. Are you going for the bundle? Are you going for the gift? What are you going for? I know lots of people they're like us, Craig. They want everything.
Well, I always did previously to join
Yeah.
you. It was always the bundle.
Yeah,
always.
definitely. Okay, we are coming for our final demo.
Rightio.
What are we making?
Right, so let's use that foil background that Anne-Marie was just showing you there, because my 3 demos, I want something simplistic, something a little bit different with acetate, and then using the background. And actually, this is off the back of many of you at home on social and that saying, love such and such background, could you do it again and
Okay,
show us? So
cool.
that is the strip background. So I've already started to cut some strips, but let's cut some more just so that you can see. This was A4. I've got some, it just happens to be our Ink Me cardstock. This honestly could be any inexpensive card that you've got. It's just a base to lay on top of, because you're going to have the strength from the top here. So it is 4 and, no, it's not 6 3/4, yeah, by 4 3/4, just for a guide for you. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to just cut at 1/2 inch strips. This works really well with any off-cut strips that are all different widths. That looks really, really smart. But if you want to be more specific, then you can then go in. I'm doing them, just happens to be at 1/2 inch marks. You can do them all different ones, a variety of different widths if you want. That's entirely up to yourself. So as I say, 1/2 inch marks, just going to cut a few of them. I'm not, this time what I'm not doing is I'm not going to make sure that the imagery flows. You could do if you want, but I kind of like that kind of, you know, off-cut kind of look where you're seeing the foiling. Because you've got different size stars, you can clearly see that it's stars. And it just creates a really, really smart background. So let's go in and let's just do a few more, because as I say, I've got some already done. And what I'm also going to do as well, which is going to be optional. So I'll bring in, once this is done, once we've layered up, this is going to go onto the blue here. and it'll make more sense in a moment. What you could do, if you wanted to, you could just go straight onto here and leave little gaps of blue.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You're going to have to be more careful when it comes to mats and layers around the side there. That's entirely up to you. What I tend to do is usually it's kind of like offcuts that I've got, and I'm just going in from ones that you may think would be kind of bits of waste. What I'm doing, that's how, one, it shows how good the paper trimmer is as well, but we're just going to go in and I'll show you what they're like without strips and with strips.
Okay.
I'm only going to do just a couple here, just so that you kind of get the gist of it. But it's a really, really smart background, and I do love doing them. So when a number of you said you want to see it again, I thought, perfect. This is going to be the perfect show to show it. So we're going to go in. What we can do, we can go red, orange, red, orange, red, orange. You can go red, red, orange, orange. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to use my tape runner. At home, what I was using, Anne-Marie, was our A4 double-sided adhesive sheets. They're absolutely perfect. Great way just to cover that straight background. And the other option you can have is either add the tape or glue straight on, or what you can do, I always like to start in the middle. So I'm just going to add just a few strips of my tape either way. As you can see, this is why your double-sided adhesive sheets work really well. And then I'm just going to start in with one of them, any of them. And then what I'm going to do is just alternate them. So we're just going to go red, orange, red, orange. I've still got some adhesive there. And you'll be surprised actually how little amount of your foil cardstock you'll use, because as we get to the corner here, what we can start doing is using offcuts over the side. You're going to have plenty that we could use. So let's add that one on here. And then if I just start to cut some just now, just roughly, what I've then got is I've still got these that I can then start to use like so. So then we can go in, and once again, if I go right to the edge, because I could get to the point that I could still use some of these tiny, tiny little bits, like so. So if I roughly trim that one, and then I'm just going to turn that one around. We're just going to repeat that step once again, and it gives you that different look and style. Nothing wrong with just using the orange or just using the red as a full background, but when you're getting that alternative look, and you know, you could do it with the script work as well if you wanted to. Actually, what you could do is you could do like stars, script, and
like
leaves,
all sorts,
or you can do all those different ways as well.
Yeah, you could do it more over the like colour coordination than like the foil designs.
Like so, and you can go vertical, horizontal, many, many ways in which you can do this style.
And you think like everything you're getting with alongside this collection, so you could do it with the foil card, you could do it with the acetate strip, you could have a mirror strip,
that's it,
an adorable scoreable strip. You know, you've got so many different materials. You could really kind of make this quite funky.
You could, you really, really could. And that, I don't know, what was that, about 5
like
strips in total?
Next to nothing.
Next to nothing to create that background.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these ones. So go back to your guillotine, paper trimmer. This at this point, I usually just use my scissors.
Yeah,
because we've
love
got
it.
that loaded
It's so
in
satisfying,
edge.
this bit.
Yeah, just the way that they all drop off.
Yeah.
So we can carry on working our way up here, like so. We can then turn this one around in a moment, like that. So then there's your stripe background.
So good.
The other option that you could have is, with these strips here, what you could do, just with your dotty tape runner, or again with your sheets, what you could do, Anne-Marie, is just over the joins.
Oh, nice, I'm with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just over the joins, and start to stick them down. So you're going to have 2 ways. You're either going to have that way, or what you'll have is that way.
Ooh,
So, and then
that's cool.
notice that what I actually done on this one is I actually done orange side by side right down the middle, then alternated. So you've got different ways.
Yeah.
So that's where just by that blue, that could be bits of waste that you've
Yeah,
got, and just trim
definitely.
them down.
Yeah.
And see how both of them look smart,
Yeah.
but how that one's just kind of elevated
Yeah,
that little
definitely.
bit more.
You could use your peel-offs as well. Like your border
Yes.
peel-offs, they would be cool in there
Yeah.
too, wouldn't they?
Yeah, because
Because you could colour them.
That's
yeah.
right, yeah. With your prism pens, yeah, you could.
Lots of different options.
Great idea. Really good idea. I never thought about that actually.
It's giving me Harry Potter vibes with those two colours.
Actually, yeah.
The orange and the red.
I can see that. I can see that, yeah. Now I'm not going to be able to not see that.
Unsee it. Nope.
And partly as well for adding the strips is once again, it just ties in, giving myself a little
Yeah.
matting layer all the way round.
Just brings it all together, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It seems to kind of like finish it off, brings it together. And the only reason really that I have pre-cut these mats and layers is because one, I know I wanted to show you that background, but two, we're going to do a little bit of fussy cutting with a little pocket pad. So add that on to our gold, like that. And what I'll enjoy doing all three demos, but what I really loved with this one is incorporating a few, if not quite a number of the components within the big bundle.
Yeah.
Foil cardstock, adorable scoreable. Yes, that's gold Miri card, but that could be any of the Miri that you showed. And pocket pad and building the card up together. So this was 8x8, but I've trimmed it down myself to be a top fold 8x6. One of the double-sided backgrounds,
Nice.
incorporating them in together. Because I think sometimes it's good to use your collection and the elements individually, but I was about to say the whole point of that. It's not the whole point to use them all, but they're all themed and designed
Yeah.
to work together.
Yeah.
So don't be scared to have that play. And what we've gone in with the double-sided, reason I've left that with that little bit of white matting layer is it's just going to pull out the bit of white from the images. So let's go and add that one
Nice.
into there. Now before actually I do that, what I want to also do is I'm just going to add this border. This could very, very easily be a couple of scraps because you're not actually going to see a lot of this because this is going to be over the top. So when we do add our topper on,
Cute.
that could be a really small section and we've
Yeah.
just chopped it up and hidden it. But let's pop that together. These ones I'm going to keep flat because I'm going to add some foam pads to, of course, our decoupage. So let's add that one in there, like so. Now I'm just seeing Harry Potter. I'm just seeing Harry Potter now. I take it you've seen all the films?
Yeah.
Yeah? I think I've got to about the fourth one, and I
Okay.
never seem to get further.
Oh, okay. Have you read the books?
No.
I
No.
don't think we can be friends.
Oh, it's a bit of a commitment.
So good after like the fourth book.
I know.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've been to Harry Potter Studios in London.
What about you, like,
I've been there.
half of it probably won't even understand.
Done the trip,
To be honest, yeah.
but
Who-
only know half the story.
Who I went with back then, she had to explain quite a bit to me,
Everything.
yeah. So, I knew who Hagrid was, and actually it was just not that long after Robbie Coltrane had passed away,
Oh,
so it was like a little shine. But
yeah. Oh no, it's brilliant.
yeah, it's
You'll have to listen to the audiobooks. I think Stephen Fry narrates them.
now that's a really good idea because if I'm driving back and forward here or
Yeah.
to Hobby Maker, do you know what? I'm getting sick of my playlist and the radio just repeats itself.
Yeah, I only listen to audiobooks.
So I think I'm gonna do that for
Yeah.
sure. Because I did enjoy them. I've just not actually got round to watching the rest.
I think I've watched the same 4 and then you've never.
Yeah, I always get stuck, Jess, at the end.
Start again and I'll watch the
Yeah,
4.
let's just start. And then, of course, I think was it some of the first one, a little bit was filmed at Durham Cathedral
Oh, yeah.
in the grounds.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was interesting to see. That was like,
Oh, they're amazing.
See, my cousin never watched it, and I've always said to her, like, well, what have you watched? And I've watched some clips of the first one, I was like,
No,
you can't base it off of the
you
first
can't.
film.
No.
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 I think though, did they get a bit darker as time goes on?
Definitely, yeah.
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 Yeah, it's quite cute and innocent, the first one, I feel.
Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people saying that as well. I think maybe my bad habit as well is I'll put a film on and I'll do exactly what I'm doing now, is I'll do some cutting, and then I think it's, you know, I'm paying attention, but clearly I'm not, because I get lost in a world of my own here. And these pocket pads, they're a nice size, aren't they?
Oh,
Too
they're
fussy
fabulous.
cut.
Yeah. Yeah, they are wonderful.
'Cause sometimes, speaking from experience, you maybe don't always have the time to do a full little book. And when I say a full little book, I mean obviously like one of the images. But
Yeah.
I go to town with my fussy cutting. Do you know what I mean? I really kind of add all the layers on. And all that I'm doing is I do, as much as I've tried with large scissors, I just don't get on with large scissors with fussy cutting.
Well, we have some scissors on the way that might be perfect for you.
That is good to know. That is very, very good to know. And that I feel, for me personally, I have better control with smaller scissors.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? I feel better with bigger ones.
Yeah.
It is funny.
What I'll often do is at home, what I'll tend to do is, say I'm going to be using 4 pages, I will roughly cut round with my large scissors.
So you've got like a plan.
So I've got a plan, and then I'll go in with my small scissors. But yeah, I have tried, but we just don't get on. Now, so I'm not going to spend lots and lots of time, but you get the idea when it comes to the fussy cutting. If you are new to it, it's the same. Well, you're doing your own decoupage, and your base image is large or full, and then you get smaller and smaller over time. So, for instance, this one, what I'll do is let's just go in with the shoes. Now, I could do either both, or I could do just the front one. And I think as time goes on, and as you get more practice, you start to see different areas of depth when it comes to fussy cutting. Oh, I could try this, or I could try that. Or is keep it really simple. And what I always do as well, even at home, is just create or keep your own bleed line.
Yes.
Don't worry. I know many will say, do you go over the edge or under the edge? I'll always go over slightly, because you're not going to see it, because
No.
the image underneath is exactly the same. It's exactly the same. So I'm just going to do this one, and then we will finish the card. So just using 4 of them there. There is my layers. And then let's go in now with some foam pads. So let's just add these ones on, like so, like that. And I like how some of the examples as well is using some of the images as a backdrop. Because I was always like that. I always just used them, not just used them for the focal point, but I did have a tendency of using them for the focal point
Yeah.
and not using them for backdrops, where they can look quite smart.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's add these ones on. I would be adding more foam pads if at home, and you can always do that trick as well if you want with the glue stick.
Yeah.
That's entirely up to you. So let's just add that one on, and then that one. Let's just take my scissors and trim that one down. like so. Let's add the football boots on. It's another thing I've never been at. Well, I've not been into sport, full stop. But
no, we
football.
obviously follow football in our house.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I can take or leave sport.
I'd definitely leave it.
I'll watch it if it's on. Like if the boys are watching football,
Yeah.
I'll watch it. But that is really the only sport that we watch in our house, unless you class wrestling as a sport, because that is now a
I
new
absolutely
thing in our house,
do.
Craig.
It's sports entertainment in the title, so yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Always going to be a sport in my eyes.
Every morning, I come down and that's on TV.
And you're like, oh no, not that again. I know. That's like, well, I was about to say that's like me. It's not actually. I'll watch it, not necessarily live, but round about the time. I don't watch it day in, day out.
Oh no, Joseph just puts it on in the morning. I don't even know what he was watching the other day. It looked like really old. I was like, what even is this? Where have you found this?
What is it? Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, probably would have been an old one, wouldn't it?
Like really old though. Like I don't know what it was. He told me, but I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't listening.
Do you know what? I get a lot of that when I talk about the wrestling.
Just glazing over.
Yeah, you just see the eyes being glazed over. Oh, all right, okay. Yeah. There we go. And I'm going to finish that one off. And then if you got any of the gems, the pearls that you were showing,
Yeah,
you could do 1, 2,
perfect.
3. But there we go. Using a number of the components from the big collection, or if you're going for each of them individually, going in and creating decoupage with the foil background.
Gorgeous. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much, Craig.
You're welcome.
I am just going to show you a few more makes because I forgot to show them earlier. I was too excited to get to the demo. So I'll just show you a few more. This one looks fabulous. Like Craig was saying, using your pocket pads in the background. It looks really cool like that. This one's gorgeous from Rach, where she's decoupaged up the tapes. We've got another one using that golf caddy, completely different to how Craig showed that one earlier as well. We've got a fabulous stepper, love that. This one looks really retro. Let me put it the right way up. That's really cool, isn't it? I love that one. We've got another, I keep picking them up upside down. That one from Rach. I love what she's done with that panel of acetate there. It's so
nice, eh?
cool, yeah.
If you'd done that demo I'd done, you'll
yeah,
have that
she'd
strip
have
left
that
over.
strip, definitely. We have this one, and then we've got another little cheeky easel. Love the way that that one goes together with that sentiment as the as the little stopper, sorry. We have another kind of bridge style with that topper. Oops. This one's cool. Love the foil on there. And this one, using that frame to highlight the image rather than the topper. Ooh, using your acetate on a Z fold. Oh, there's a little cheeky. Oh, hold up. We've got a little bit of. We've come undone. Let me
We've
stick
got a
this
bit of
back.
stickers, have we?
No, it's come undone a bit. Look how
Ah.
cool this is. That's really cool. Love that. And then this little cute little fold back. Really simple. Absolutely amazing. So that is your brand new club gift. Make sure you go and grab yours. Lots of people are just going for the bundle. I don't blame you. When we asked that question earlier, everyone was like bundle, 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 because it's the best value, isn't it? You're getting so much in there. TV schedule. Craig, you are at Hobbymaker tomorrow.
I am.
You have got the brand new Bauble Buddies project kits.
I cannot tell you, as much as I was looking forward to this show, I cannot wait to get out there and have a little bit
It's
of a play.
very, very cool,
It's so
isn't it?
cool.
It's so
Yeah.
cool. It is a concept card that Natalie came up with a few months ago, and she was devastated that she couldn't go tomorrow. Like a few weeks ago, she was like, "Do you think I'll be all right on the 7th of October to go to Hobbymaker?" I was like, "No, I don't think you will." And I was like, I think she had, might have been like the end of September, and she had a show, and I was like, why don't you do this first and see how you feel?
Yeah.
And she came back the next day, she was like, I can't go. No, I can't go on the 7th of
bless her.
October. I was like, no, you can't. But she will be here on Wednesday to show you those amazing concepts because they are so cool. And then at 5 o'clock tomorrow, you've got a little bit of a throwback to Decollage Beautiful Birds that we
Yeah.
brought you earlier this year, which is absolutely gorgeous. And at 7 o'clock, you have got a golden oldies, like everything everything that we've done
Yep.
in that show. It is going to be awesome.
Could be good.
Lots of last chances, lots of low stocks of lots of things. So make sure you tune in to see that at 7. And then on Hunky Dory TV tomorrow, we've got Technique Tuesday. This is exciting. We have some exclusive members products heading your way, and learn everything you need to know about parchment with Bex and Amy for our Technique Tuesday. And tomorrow, did you know, we have an extra show for you at 2 o'clock tomorrow.
I know, and I'm not here.
I know. Oh, it was so funny. We were planning this show, and I emailed the team, and I was like, right, guys, we're going to do this show. What do you want to do? We're doing like spooky home decor makes. Okay, so not really cards, but things that you can make for the house. So Craig emailed back and was like, yeah, I'm in. I'm up for that. I was like, you're not here? You're going to be in Redditch?
Totally forgot. Totally forgot. It's one of the, I knew I had Hobby Maker coming up, but I just didn't tie in. That it was
I
the
loved
same
your
day.
enthusiasm though. You definitely wanted
I
to
was
get
definitely,
involved.
I was definitely going to be part of it.
Yeah.
If I could. But
So yes, 2 o'clock tomorrow. So double whammy tomorrow. So make sure you join us at 10 o'clock tomorrow for your Technique Tuesday, and at 2 o'clock tomorrow for Spooky. 1 o'clock with Craig. It's just a day where you just need to stay in. That's it. Just stay in and watch HGTV, Hobby Maker. It's going to be awesome. And
It's going to be good.
It's going to be so good.
It's going to be so good.
So good. Thank you all so much for joining us today. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, and we'll see you tomorrow.